All right, we are out here at the Kings Island Kings Course outside Hanoi, Vietnam, Jack Nicklaus design. And today I've got a new pair of shoes on that we're going to review. I was gonna bring a pair of G4 shoes that just came out, the MG4X Plus O2 G-Locks, but I've already reviewed those. I've already worn those for a few rounds. And so today I want to try out the new FootJoy Hyperflex. So honestly, FootJoy shoes have never necessarily been my thing, but these, so far, I'm having a very good experience with. So let's talk first impressions and my initial thoughts taking them out of the box. Okay, so first impressions out of the box of the new FootJoy Hyperflex. Honestly, I think these are really good looking shoes. They've definitely got more of a traditional vibe than some of the stuff you're seeing from like Painter, G4. Definitely not as unique as say Echo, but that's kind of just how FootJoy does it. They're a little bit more traditional compared to some of the other newer brands out there. That being said, I think this is a really good looking golf shoe. One of the things that surprised me is I was expecting it to kind of have a mesh top based on seeing photos of it. So I expected it to have some sort of waterproof layer, but then still definitely feel like a breathable mesh. But it actually feels like it is more of a plastic that looks like a mesh, so it really does feel like there's definitely going to be significant waterproofness, and considering it's got a 2-year waterproof warranty, I have no concerns about these staying dry. So one thing I noticed right out of the box is this shoe has a lot of heel support. It seems like the heel comes up just a little bit higher, which I really like. Definitely feels like there's a lot of ankle support in this shoe. The spikes, at first, they didn't necessarily seem like the most durable spikes. They're kind of a plasticky, rubbery type texture. But now having played around with them, they honestly feel great, and stability with this shoe is excellent. I will say one thing I noticed when I first put these on and started walking around with them, despite the fact they are very comfortable, it almost feels like the heel has some extra support. Like it feels like the heel's raised up a little bit, which felt a little weird at first. However, now that I've worn it around for today, totally no problem at all. So I'll have to say, if you're looking for a really comfortable tour level shoe from one of the most respected names in golf, the FootJoy Hyperflex is an excellent choice. I will say I expected these to feel a little bit wider. They're definitely especially up towards the toes, maybe a touch on the narrow side. You can remove the insoles, but if you have really wide feet, I might have slight concerns about these. Not dramatically, they generally seem to fit pretty true to size, but just something I would note. In the end, I think these are great shoes. I think it's mostly gonna come down to styling and what you like. Do you like the more modern look of a G4 or a Painter? Do you like the more traditional styling of something like FootJoy? If that is the case, I would definitely recommend checking these out. And I struggle to say $180 is a great value, but when you look at the fact that Painters are coming in at $200 and above, G4, $225, some of the Echo shoes are $240, $250. At 180 bucks, it actually seems like a really good value for what you're getting compared to a lot of its competitors in the market. So now I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my time here at the Kings Course at Kings Island in Vietnam. This place is absolutely stunning. And honestly, if you've been thinking about a unique place to take a golf trip, Vietnam is where it's at. They've got some of the best courses in Asia. They've got some of the best food in the entire world. Culture is fantastic. And so the whole experience so far has been great. I'm doing it through AsiaGolfTrips.com. So I'll leave a link to their site below if you are interested, but definitely recommend them, definitely recommend Vietnam, and honestly, recommend these shoes. My name is Sean Ogle. I'm the founder of this thing here, Breaking 80, where we talk about cool golf products and cool golf courses. If you're still not sure which shoes are right for you, go take our 30-second quiz. You're gonna answer a few questions around what you're looking for, and I'm gonna give you my best recommendation on the shoes I think are the best fit for you. With that, I'm gonna go try not to hit more balls in the water. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.